don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hello there. All right, I watched the movie Eega, and yeah, I did get a lot of hate for, not a lot, but some hate for how I reviewed the reaction. I did a reaction to it, and I couldn't understand it. I didn't know if it was supposed to be comedy, supposed to be serious. It looked ridiculous, and I'm going to stand by that. It's absolutely ridiculous. I gotta say, though, the one thing that absolutely worked is when Nani was being killed, his soul went to the nearest unborn creature. It went to the nearest thing, which happened to be a fly, a gnat, I guess it's called. And I like that. I like that that's how he was reborn. He wanted to be reborn fast, immediately, and apparently have a 28-day lifespan in order to get his revenge. But other than that, the romance he had, it didn't sell. They made it seem like she didn't like him, but because she didn't like him, it worked. No. He was constantly overbearing, and because he was overbearing, it worked. No. And then the whole... They had a training montage for the fly. A workout montage. They had all these... It turned into like Home Alone for a bit, where they're planning these little pranks on the bad guy at his own house. It was just so many little things that just were awful. Absolutely awful. The movie itself didn't make... Because they were... I couldn't understand. It's like, is this a parody of superhero films? Because if it is, well done. But it's too over the top. But then again, I can't stand those comedies that are like, is it called, or comedies that are just over the top, like a superhero movie or epic movie, or you know, that kind of series where they're just so over the top. They're just, you can't find it funny. You can't find anything in it. And I think this was that kind of movie. There was nothing there likable. Not the villains were likable. None of the characters were likable. The fly you wanted dead. I was more disgusted by most scenes. Like the girlfriend happened to be a micro artist, of course, so she could build like repellent, like fly repellent resistant goggles for the fly. She made claws for his feet. So there's a scene where he's basically, the fly is digging into the bad guy, and I'm like, that just looks wrong. I felt more uncomfortable than anything. It's just awful movie. Hate me all you want, but that's I hope I'm not the only one that feels that way, because I remember reading that comment. It was like they were belittling me because I don't understand, and honestly, I don't understand what this movie was going for. I really don't. It doesn't make any sense. I don't culturally, yeah, it's just nothing there seems to make sense. Culturally, environmentally, whatever Lee it could possibly be, I don't see it. I absolutely do not. And romantically, wasn't there. It just yeah, superhero-ly didn't work. Yeah. And then it ends with him basically being reborn again and again and again as a fly. How sucky of a person do you have to be to constantly in every life be reborn as a fly after your first human life? You get reborn as a fly consistently from there on? Oh, yeah. Nope. Nope. I watched it, so you don't have to. Definitely skip this piece of trash film. Thank you all for watching. Talk to you next time. Toodles.